The ring is about ready to go, so we're going to turn our thoughts back to our main event. Ray will come back to you for the singing and the tap dancing another time. One last chance this means now to get your predictions on this one, guys. Who's it going to win? Is it going to be Errol Spence Jr.? Is it going to be Shawn Porter? Danny, we're going to start with you.
I think it's going to be a tough, rugged fight. I'm going to go with Errol Spence on a majority decision.
Okay, Ray Mancini?
I think it's a decision also for Errol, but I go unanimous.
Unanimous. Keith?
I'm the only one taking the TKO. I believe that Errol might win by TKO. He has what it takes to hurt Shawn Porter. Shawn is rough and rugged, but if any welterweight's going to do it, I think it's going to be Errol Spence.
You're going there. You're going for the knockout.
They keep talking about it. Someone's going to hurt somebody tonight.
All right, well, coming up, the first welterweight unification bout to take place in the City of Angels. Let's send it over to Kenny, Joe, and Lennox.
All right, thanks very much, Kate. Main event coming up. Errol Spence Jr. and Shawn Porter at the weigh-in yesterday. Spence, the IBF champ. Porter currently owns the WBC belt. And they will get together in the ring for our main event here at Staples Center in Los Angeles. Down to the tape. Shawn Porter, 2 years older than Errol Spence. Spence with the height advantage and the reach advantage as well. Spence unbeaten, 25-0, 21 of his victories coming via knockout. Shawn Porter at 32-1, 17 wins coming via knockout.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the reigning and defending WBC welterweight champion of the world, Showtime, Shawn Porter.
Staples Center! Don't you dare be sour! For your two-time world champion, Showtime, Shawn Porter! And feel the
Shawn Porter, second defense of his WBC World Welterweight title. The Cleveland native, 31 years of age. Record of 32-1 in his professional career.
Welcome the hard-hitting, reigning and defending, undefeated IBF welterweight champion of the world, introducing the Truth, Errol Spence Jr.
Jr., Shawn Porter, our main event. Time for the introductions to the ring. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, we welcome you to Staples Center as Premier Boxing Champions presents the much-anticipated featured bout of the evening, brought to you by MGM Resorts, O'Reilly Auto Parts, and Lucas Oil, in a promotion of Man Down Promotions, Shawn Porter Promotions, and TGB Promotions. This bout is sanctioned by the WBA, the president, Gilberto Jesus Mendoza, along with the IBF, the president, Errol Peoples. Introducing our three judges scoring from ringside, Ray Danseco, Larry Hazard Jr., and Steve Weisfeld. All right, fans, here we go with the bout you've all been waiting for. 12 rounds of boxing for the unified welterweight championship of the world. And now, ladies and gentlemen in attendance and boxing fans joining us around the world, live from Los Angeles, it's time for the main event of the evening. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the red corner, the WBC champion, entering the ring wearing gold trunks with white trim. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, by way of Cleveland, Ohio. He weighed in at the welterweight limit of 147 pounds. His record stands at 30 wins, 2 losses, 1 draw, with 17 wins coming by way of knockout. Tonight, in his 7th world title appearance, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2-time welterweight title holder and the current distinguished, reigning, and defending WBC welterweight champion of the world, introducing Showtime, Shawn Porter. And his opponent across the ring in the blue corner, the IBF champion, wearing black trunks with white trim, fighting out of it, representing Dallas, Texas. He weighed in the same as his opponent, 147 pounds. He is undefeated in his campaign to the ring with a record of 25 wins, no losses, 21 wins coming by way of knockout. He is a 2012 U.S. Olympian, the acclaimed pound-for-pound star. Tonight, making the 4th defense of his title, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undefeated, reigning and defending IBF welterweight champion of the world, introducing the Truth, Errol Spence Jr. Introducing our third man to the ring now to give instructions, Jack Reese.
Who's coming? Derek coming? You got your mouthpiece in? Mouthpiece? Derek, Kenny? They're right both at the line. He just shoved them down. They're going to come up. I'm going to let them work in here. Okay? I gave you both instructions. I just want to remind you, please listen and follow my instructions at all times. Protect yourself at all times. Fight hard. Fight clean. Good luck to you.
Tonight's odds provided by Fox Bet. Our main event, unification bout in the welterweight division. The IBF champ, Errol Spence, and the WBC belt holder, Shawn Porter. Spence unbeaten, 25-0. Porter at 32-1. Away we go. Scheduled for 12 rounds here at Staples Center in Los Angeles.
Well, already a little role reversal. You got Errol Spence holding his ground, starting to walk forward, and Shawn Porter backing up using a jab. So
Errol Spence said he's not going to be running around.
Right.
He's not going to be backing up. He's going to fight him at his own fight. So I got to see this myself.
Errol Spence Jr. last fought March 16th down in Arlington, Texas. Won every round on every scorecard. Victory over Mikey Garcia. Shawn Porter, 10 days prior to that, split decision victory over Yordenis Ugas in his last bout. What do you look for early, Lennox?
Well, you know, it seems like Errol is moving with his jab, and actually Porter is allowing him to come forward, and I think that's part of his game plan, is to make Errol come forward and take advantage of that, and then switch it up, him come forward sometimes. So, like I said, you know, he's not going to dog him all the time. He's going to allow him to box a little bit.
Yeah, Shawn's a little bit more versatile than I think people might give him credit for. He switched up against Ugas, who's a big, tall welterweight, and actually showed us some really great movement, like he's doing right now. But it's really, it kind of threw us for a loop because it's really not Shawn's style. Shawn's style is to be aggressive, to get in close, and to work you over. And see that little move right under the hook at Errol Spence and got around and then turned it on him? That's an athletic move.
Yeah, but he's been using his legs. He's been working on his legs, so he's able to do that.
And well, he should. You should always try to perfect your athleticism, coming and going. But this is an interesting turn of events.
Errol said he wanted to stay in the pocket and shoot.
Well, yeah, the only way he's going to stay in the pocket is if Shawn gets in there with him. And right now, Shawn's actually moving and boxing. But I don't think that's going to last long.
30 seconds remaining in round one, scheduled for 12.
Oh.
Well,
Shawn's got to watch out for that head, because that head was coming a little bit quick. And that's the way he fights.
Oh, yeah.
Shawn Porter said, "I am not a dirty fighter," following accusations from Errol Spence Jr. in his camp.
Make sure that you're in position, you're not reaching with your punches. You turn him in that corner, and you was late going after him, okay? When you make the turn, you gotta go. Don't block no body shot. Let him have the body shot. Huh? More? Let him have the body shot. Okay? And you take the head when he go to the body. Right? Jabs, feints, turn him where you need him to be.
Deep breath.
We got a towel. I got a towel.
What's the focus, buddy? Don't open them feints.
That was Derek James in the Spence corner. We heard from Shawn Porter's trainer, his dad, Kenny, who used to coach Errol Spence leading up to the 2012 Olympics. He was the technical director for the U.S. men's team and traveled the world with Spence during his amateur career. That's a bad blood. Leading up to this fight, war of words involving the trainers. Oh. Who had the edge in round one, Lennox?
Oh, good counter by Porter, by Spence right there, and Porter came back with his own counter.
Stop.
Errol Spence is really looking for that little half step back.
His head on you up.
And counter left hand, and he just missed a whistle right by Porter's chin. So Porter's got to make sure he keeps those hands up good on the inside.
Even when Porter's moving out of range, he's got to keep that left hand up, because Errol Spence just missed him with that right hook.
Round two scheduled for 12. Unification bout in the welterweight division. Well, Spence off balance.
And it was just a situation where he was off balance. This happens.
But that's what Shawn Porter will make you do with all that herky-jerky movement. You've got to really contort your body to get out of the way of some of his actions, and it just threw Errol Spence into a little bit of an off-balance position. Nothing more than that. See, we got a great referee in there, Jack Reese. He's not going to let Errol Spence sit on top of, use his forearms to push Shawn Porter down to the canvas like he just did there.
Final minute, round 2. Left jab by Spence. And then a right from Porter connected.
You see what's going on there. Every time Shawn Porter gets in close, Spence kind of drapes over the top of him and pushes him down a little bit. And that can tire your opponent out too.
I think it's a wise move as well.
Yeah, of course. Ooh, that was a low blow.
Yeah, it was low.
Right in the cup of Porter, but he wasn't phased. It's a great fight right now. A lot of give and take between both guys. Here we go. If you look at this, here goes Errol Spence leading with that left hand lander right on the button. That was a beautiful shot. Now here comes,
and here you see where he's doing that herky-jerky move, and Spence is a little off balance.
He stepped on his foot, too.
Oh, he stepped on his foot as well. That's what made him trip like that. But he regained.
I think there's one more coming right here. Maybe
there was
too bad.
A little bit.
When Porter can really throw you, can really confuse you and discombobulate you because he's really so awkward, but he landed that left hook right over the top on Errol Spence.
Don't just keep drawing him in and looking pretty, Shawn.
Lock your hands in now. Inside. Keep your hands up.
We mentioned the connection between Kenny Porter, Shawn's dad, and Errol Spence. Shawn and Errol have sparred together. They've even played pickup basketball together. In the ring tonight, the 11th welterweight title unifier in boxing history.
Boxing is a small world, Kenny, and there's always a little 6 degrees of separation going on there between trainers, fighters. Somehow, some way you cross paths with each other. But Kenny Porter does know Errol Spence very well, and he's trained Shawn to that knowledge. So, and look at Shawn getting rough with him on the inside and then getting out of the pocket.
Yeah, Spence is getting rough with him as well.
Good left hand to the body by Spence.
See, this is where Spence needs to throw combinations. Having Porter up against the ropes. Porter can't move his legs, can't move away. Porter complaining about a low blow there, rightfully.
Well, Jack Reese saying the reason why those shots went low is you were pulling them down behind the net.
Round 3 scheduled for 12 from Staples Center in Los Angeles.
There, but also good body work. These punches are starting to stray a little low, but let me tell you, this is an incredible action fight right now. Oh, both guys landed.
Yeah. The crowd loves it. Spence was doing a good job moving like that, giving him different angles. He wasn't getting caught going straight back, which was good.
This is classic Shawn Porter, though. You know, where he's all over you, he's swarming you. Those shots are going low, and there's a good left hand over the top.
Oh! Some furious action here in round 3.
The ref is not really calling these low shots. He is He's hitting him low.
The one before that.
Oh, you're talking about Spence.
Yes, Spence is hitting him low. He's got.
You okay?
A few of them were right on the belt line. 1 or 2 of them went low. But Spence is determined to work that body on the inside against Shawn Porter. And he's doing a really good job of it right now. I don't care how good you are. Shawn Porter can make life difficult for you.
We saw Spence connect there with the left. 20 seconds remaining, round 3.
With the lead right hand. Now see, there we go on the lean again. That's a good tactic. But we're going to see that during the course of the evening here.
Oh, yeah. These guys have to watch out right for their heads right now.
You know, last we've heard the word dirty thrown out leading up to this fight from the Spence camp, referring to Porter. But as you mentioned, we've seen some low blows from Errol Spence tonight.
Yeah, it's part of the reason, like Joe said, you know, he's holding his head down. When you're holding the tall guy's head down and he's throwing body punches, some of them will go low.
Right.
And then when you look at Porter's trunks are very high. So, I mean, you know, maybe that's part of the reason why the ref's not really calling it.
In the meantime, Porter got that low blow back, but landed a beautiful right hand over the top on Spence. There's a lot of give and take here right now. That punch kind of straight behind the neck of Shawn Porter by Spence. So it's not necessarily dirty, but when you fight a rough fight like this, punches are going to stray because there's a lot of jostling going on, a lot of wrestling.
And following the comment, Shawn Porter told us yesterday, I don't know why there's a dislike coming from him. And Porter also pointed out to us, I've never had points deducted during a fight.
Oh, well. That's good. And he's right.
So the referee, Jack Reese, just looked at both guys and he put his hands down. He said, settle down, guys, you know.
All right, let's check in with Heidi Errol. Heidi.
Thank you, Kenny. This is exactly the kind of fight we expected here tonight. What did you tell Errol going into this round?
He's taking pose. Everything's short and tight. He don't come at him. He don't come at him. Let him go stay on his side. Let him be right there. Let him be right there. That's what we want.
That was a good chopping right hand.
Thanks so much, Derek, guys.
All right, Shawn Porter, he's landing some really good shots on Errol Spence right now.
Porter, the aggressor, early in round 4.
Good body shot by Spence. You got to remember that left. Oh, these are straying a little low. Good right hand by Porter. 2 of them. Nice turn. Good left hand by Spence. Porter answers back with 2 of his own and a left hook. Wow, this is great action.
Let me tell you, Spence is throwing some great body punches, and they're very effective as well.
Oh, they are.
Yeah,
they are.
because, you know, Porter's feeling them because I can see him breathing kind of heavy.
Oh, big left by Porter. Big left hook right on the temple of Spence. He's landing the hard shots to the head right now. Porter's got the body shots, or Spence got the body shots, but Porter's landing the hard shots to the head.
Midway through round 4. Action-packed first 3.5 rounds here at Staples Center.
This is exactly the type of fight that Shawn Porter wanted. And you notice Porter, when he does get on the inside, he's making good turns and landing shots off those turns.
Oh, nice combination by Porter.
Yeah, but none of the great defense by Spence.
Well, some of those got through. Both guys are landing.
Spence is doing the right thing. He's rolling with the punches.
Caught him with the left. It's Spence.
Yeah, Shawn Porter is winging his punches so much, he's leaving his chin up a little bit. But look, he took it and he's coming back. Coming on 20 seconds left in this round. This has been the best round of the fight so far.
Down to 10 seconds.
This is where you got to finish up strong and impress the judges right now.
Yeah, but Porter's tired.
Porter is tired. He did a lot of wrestling, a lot of punching that round.
And here we see Porter landing his punches early in the round, pushing Spence up against the ropes and doing some work right now.
There was that short right hand that really looked nice. Now here's a big reach by...
And here you see Porter hitting Spence on the top of the head.
That buzzed him.
Kind of messes you up a little bit. Anytime you get hit on the top of the head, it's like a soft spot, so you have to get used to it.
Well, there's that patented jab by Errol Spence, but what does Porter do? He answers back with about 5, 6, 7 punches of his own. That was a beautiful round.
And here where's Spence's hand, he comes back with a great left hook right there.
But not before he got hit with a solid left uppercut by Porter. So that was an exchange that both guys landed a solid punch each.
In the fourth round, Porter landed 26 punches. That's the most punches ever landed on Spence in one round in his career.
I believe that. Now, Errol Spence just did a nice little move with a counter left hand, and Shawn Porter is proving to be a better athlete than most people gave him credit for, because he came back with his own counter after Porter threw his counter. Or I should say Errol Spence threw his counter.
All right, let's check in with Heidi.
Thank you very much. Here with Kenny. Kenny, what did you tell Shawn going into this round?
Going into this round, I wanted straighter punches and bring something over the top. We hurt him to the body, I can see that, but we got to keep working to the head as well.
Excellent. Thanks, Kenny.
All right, thanks very much, Heidi. Shawn Porter's dad / trainer, Kenny.
Good left hand right there by Errol Spence. Another counter by Spence, but Porter keeps answering back with his own counters. I don't know if anybody has ever taken Spence's punches as well as Shawn Porter has in this fight.
And vice versa.
True.
There was a left from Spence.
See, Shawn Porter, look, that's something that's got to be stopped right. Shawn Porter keeps slipping that left hand, getting underneath that left hand, and getting around the left side of Errol Spence. It's a great move he's pulling off.
Midway through round 5, scheduled for 12 from Staples Center in Los Angeles. Unification bout in the welterweight division. Let's check in with our unofficial scorer, Marcos Villegas. Marcos.
I'm on pins and needles right now, Kenny. This is a very close fight. I got it tied up 38-38. You got to keep seeing what the judges are looking at here. Some of these shots are getting through from Shawn Porter, but some of them are being blocked. So you got to second guess yourself which shots are being effective from Porter and which shots are getting in or being blocked as well. Up to this point, though, 38-38, it's a draw so far.
All right, thanks very much, Marcos. You guys agree? Even fight so far?
Yeah, it is an even fight.
Yeah, because there's a lot of give and take here. Both guys are doing well. Both guys are scoring. And it's a lot of back and forth. One guy counters, the other guy counters right back.
Down to 20 seconds remaining in round 5. Let's head upstairs, check in with Kate Aldo and the gang. Kate.
Thank you very much, Kenny. Keith, you talked about wanting to see Shawn use his herky-jerky style to make Errol uncomfortable. It's working.
Oh, he's definitely doing that. This is the real deal, Shawn Porter. He came to unify tonight. I'm very impressed with what I'm seeing. I got an unofficial scorecard right here, and I pretty much have Shawn winning every round.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like Errol Spence is fighting Shawn Porter's fight right now. I said the key to victory was stay off the ropes, and he's been on the ropes. Shawn's been getting off on him.
And then, you know, like I said, Shawn is a junkyard dog. Make it one of them type of fights. He's doing everything I said he has to do to be successful, and so far he is.
Fascinating fight so far. Kenny, back to you.
So, guys, you heard from Keith Thurman. He said he has Shawn Porter winning every round, each of the first 5 on his scorecard.
Man, it depends how he's looking at the fight, because it's back and forth to me. One guy can't be winning the whole fight because there's two guys in there.
Joe, what do you think?
Well, like I said during the fight, there's a lot of give and take. This is an even fight to me right now. A very even fight.
What's impressed you, Lennox, about Porter over the first 5 rounds?
Well, you know, the fact that Porter's taking his time and he's not being just so aggressive. He's actually thinking and he's moving his feet. But he's catching Errol at the right times. But right now, Errol's picking up the pace. He's doing the right thing. He's got Porter against the ropes, so Porter can't move, and he's doing some work against him. Now Porter's saying he's turning around. He's saying he wants to do that.
And then of course Errol Spence is actually tying up Porter on the inside, not keeping his hands free to try to do more damage. So that's got to give him respect right there to Porter.
You got to remember, Errol Spence was working before that. Then Porter turned him around and tried to work. That's what Errol tried to do, stop him from working.
Well, exactly. That's what I mean. He tied him up. He tied him up. It's a smart move. But, you know, I say at every opportunity, you should try to do damage. Let the other guy try to tie you up. See, Jack Reese is finally warning him. That's about the 4th or 5th time Errol Spence has gotten on top of Porter's back, and he finally got warned for it.
Right, he warned Spence about pushing Shawn Porter. They lock up once again, midway through round 6.
So right now, Porter's really keeping his hands up and in more because Errol Spence is starting to land and really good body shots, and they're starting to take effect.
Stop, turn around, box. Put your arms out.
That was an opportunity. Shawn Porter just made Errol Spence miss with the left hand, and he's got it. There's that turn. And he's got to take that body when he makes him miss.
Yep, Porter spun him around once again. Final minute, round 6.
Believe me, all this grappling and wrestling, this will tire you out as well. So who's ever in better shape is going to come out on the good end of this. It was a nice right hand by Porter as he slipped inside.
And Errol Spence is like picking that body. You know, that is part of the plan throughout this whole fight, is to go after Porter's stomach and hit him to the body. I'm sure later on in the fight, he's going to be picking to the body and then to the head. But right now, he's focused on the body.
Absolutely.
Down to 15 seconds. Floyd Mayweather taking in the action here in Los Angeles. Many celebrities on hand. We heard from Magic Johnson earlier. Devontae Davis, Adrian Broner.
All right, here we go. There's that little left hand by Spence, and then Porter turned it around. The guy clipped with a little right hand. It didn't really do him well, but that's really straying low right there. That left hand, that's below the belt. You know, on the belt is one thing, but below the belt, you know, that's got to be addressed.
Morning. Clear the ring.
Through 6 rounds, 43% of this fight has been fought in close range. No surprise. This is round 7, scheduled for 12.
Porter looks the more winded out of the two right now. That's because he's doing a lot of work and doing a lot of pushing. He's getting physical in there, and he's making it a physical fight. He's used to these type of fights anyway.
Again, We're in the second half of the fight right now, 7th round. And this is a very close fight. Both guys are doing well. So a lot of give and takes.
I'll tell you, when Errol throws that jab, he's high percentage punch that every time he uses it. And what he needs to do is catch Porter on the way in.
Well, Shawn has got such good head movement right now. He's so herky-jerky. It's really difficult for Errol Spence to land that jab.
Roberts, has anything surprised you to this point?
Nothing surprises me about this fight because this is how the fight I expect it to happen and go the way it is going.
There's the jab. I mean, it was Shawn Porter who actually landed 2-3 good jabs right there, and a right hand right off that, and a body shot. Shawn Porter just landed a 5, 6, 7 punch combination.
Well, look at the body shots landed. Midway through round 7. Kenny Albert, Lennox Lewis, Joe Tucson, Heidi Errol from Staples Center in Los Angeles. Unification bout in the welterweight division. Errol Spence Jr., the IBF champ, and Shawn Porter, second defense of his WBC belt.
Kenny Porter yelling to Shawn to turn. Use the body, and he's trying. But I got to tell you, the real effective body shots right now are coming from Errol Spence. There's the turn that Porter's calling for. But guess what? Spence didn't let him off the ropes that time. He caught him mid-spin and put him back on the ropes.
Spence is doing the right thing. When the guy's moving around, hit him in the body. That'll get him even more tired.
They're having an effect. You can see Shawn, he's covering up really solid in the corner there, trying not, or on the ropes, trying not to get hit solidly with those body shots. Now, Errol Spence has got a little redness over his left eye right now.
He's never been cut, Joe, his entire career.
Shawn, your right arm. I want you to pull it out here now.
10 seconds.
Oh, I tell you, that was a ripping right hand to the body from Shawn Porter. A good round for Porter.
All right, here we see Errol Spence throw in some body punches, and a couple who went low. And here we're going to see another low blow by Errol Spence.
That one was below the belt. The first two we saw
and here's another one coming.
Yeah, you're right. See, that's what we were talking about.
I'm actually surprised Porter's not being affected by those punches. In a sense that, like, oh, he's punching me low. So,
you know, complaining and stopping the action?
Yes.
No, because he's on a mission right now. He's too geared up, he's hyped up, and he's ready to do what he's got to do to win, low blows or not. It's just like a cut with Errol. You work your way through it. You don't complain. You just try to win. Let the referee do that job. Now, me as a corner man, I'd be halfway up that ring complaining to the referee, to tell you the truth. That's the guy who should be complaining, not complaining.
This is round 8, scheduled for 12. Total punches landed. Spence Jr. with the edge. Now Porter, the aggressor.
Good action right there. And you can see Spence's face. I've never seen him really marked up like this before. He's got redness everywhere, but this has been a rough fight. It's all head, elbows, punches. It's just a lot of action and a lot of good work here. A lot of wrestling, a lot of grappling. Oh, good left hand by Errol Spence. He got a big reaction out of Shawn Porter there.
Errol Spence did the right thing. You know, Porter was close to the ropes. He threw a double jab, got him up against the ropes, and then started throwing his combinations.
Now Spence able to back out of the way.
This is the first lull we've had in this whole fight. It only lasted 3 seconds. hook coming in, right hand. He's feeling those punches, but he just pushed off Errol Spence and landed a left hook. He's a strong man for this weight.
Yeah, he did some work for this fight. His camp was rough, you could tell. And the referee rightfully warning him, you know, you can't all of a sudden push a guy on the ropes like that. And that was a little close.
You're right. It's against the rules to push, but when a guy's holding on to you like that, sometimes it's just a natural reaction. You want to push him off you.
1 minute remaining in round 8.
Nice looper by Shawn. It fell short, but it got him in close. Let's see if he can take advantage of the closeness here.
Great nice right by Porter.
Spence came back with his own counter left hook and now left hand and right hook.
Porter has to be careful when he's coming in because he's throwing a little bit looping punches, but his head is up.
You're right, but he's got a solid chin, doesn't he?
Yes.
He's got hit with some square punches from a really solid puncher in Errol Spence.
Down to 10 seconds.
Oh, good right hand by Errol Spence.
That's right, Errol Spence. Great fight. Well, these are very hard rounds to call.
And here you see a replay of Spence connecting early. And as you can see, Porter's straight in front of him. So he's got to be careful when he does that. Here's where Porter connected with a great right hand. Spence was throwing to the body at that time and got caught a little bit out of pocket.
Nobody's getting away with anything there. You know, one guy lands, the other guy counters on both sides of the equation. It's really a great fight. This is one of the all-time great welterweight fights you're ever going to see. Shawn Porter is really making a good account of himself against probably the greatest guy pound for pound in the business today, Errol Spence. But that's what happens. You know, when you're the top gunslinger, they get in shape and they come for you.
Oh, yeah.
And they're determined to beat you.
Errol Spence wants this type of fight. He wants to prove that he's the best, and he wants to prove that he can box better than anybody. So whatever your game is, he wants to prove that he's better at that. So he's trying to prove to Porter that he's better on the inside, and he's not going to run back. He's like he said, he's gonna catch and shoot back.
Exactly. Here we go.
This is round 9, scheduled for 12 in Los Angeles. Once again, we check the unofficial scorecard of Marcos Villegas. Marcos.
Kenny, this fight has been such a back and forth fight. Spence will win a round and then Porter will come back and win a round. I have it tied up, and it's going to be the little things that are going to make the difference in the fight. I think, you know, the body work of Spence when he's on the inside, he's throwing the more showy punches and the cleaner punches to the solar plexus of Porter, and that might catch the attention of the judges.
All right, so 76 apiece on Marco's scorecard. You guys agree? It's not close?
Well, listen, we've been saying it the whole time. It's a back and forth. It's been an even fight. He's got this fight even. So it really agrees with our commentary right now. Whether the judges agree with that, the official judges, is another story. But that being said, I don't think a lot of people thought Shawn Porter, that was just a trip up between a southpaw and an orthodox fighter. I don't think a lot of people gave Shawn Porter credit, and there was a great left uppercut by Porter.
And how you can tell it was great up for Shawn because you've seen the sweat come off of Errol Spence's
and a good right hand by Porter. You're right, Lennox.
The only problem right now with Porter, you know, he's got to keep his composure. All of a sudden, when you're tired, you do things and you get out of pocket. He's got to keep his composure so he's not throwing punches off balance and he might get caught by Spence.
Exactly, but I'm going to tell you, Shawn Porter cannot afford to get tired, okay? Even though he's the high-energy guy right here, and Errol Spence is the better sharpshooter, Shawn Porter, this is his game, and he cannot get tired. It's not part of what he does.
No,
see if he can keep this
he
pace.
trained to fight this fight the full distance.
1 minute remaining in round 9.
What a great fight. Well, here we go. Jump right back in. Let's get it started again. Flip it, pivot, turn. That's what Kenny Porter just yelled out to his side.
Oh, Spence caught Porter with a right. Oh! Porter coming right back.
Oh, man. Whoever didn't tune into this fight is missing something really special right now.
Spence is saying, I'm going to knock you out. Porter's saying, I'm going to knock you out.
Right. No, you're not going to knock me out. Both guys. This is an incredible fight.
It's been a war over the first 9 rounds.
Here we go. Here's the little pawing jab by Porter. He slipped underneath, jabbed Spence, and there comes the little left hand by Spence on Porter's chin.
And here you see a good left hand by Porter.
Porter slipped
over the top.
Yeah, he slipped that left hand, and here it comes right over the top. I don't know, maybe this is a different clip right here.
And here's a right hand catching Errol Spence flush in the face.
Nobody's ever really done this to Errol Spence, ever. And really, it's an amazing feat that Shawn Porter, given the odds of this fight.
Well, you know, Errol Spence is elected to be in the danger zone. Once you're in that danger zone, you're going to get hit.
I don't think he had any choice, to tell you the truth. Here we go, something's going on. This crowd is just going crazy here. 20,000 people at Staples Center, and we're into the championship rounds.
Well, Shawn Porter told us this would be a dogfight. He's already thrown 12. He's thrown more punches as Porter than Spence has ever faced in his career in one fight, over 500. Tenth round at Staples Center.
There's no stopping Shawn Porter from coming forward, and Errol Spence is landing good shots as Porter is making his way inside. Oh, good body shot by Errol Spence. He's really digging that left hand into the liver side of Shawn Porter, which is on the right side of your body. That strong hand of Errol Spence is digging right into that liver.
And he's bringing it back up top, too. Errol Spence.
Yeah. Shawn Porter stuck on the ropes, but of course, he made a nice move off, kept his hands in close to diminish the effect of those body punches.
Midway through round 10, scheduled for 12 as they continue to go at it here in Los Angeles.
Only a minute in this round. Great work by both boxers.
Yeah, I think Errol Spence took control of the round early, but Shawn has shown himself to be in great shape, and he came back and had a nice rally himself.
Ooh. See, this is the problem right here. You know, Shawn Porter's going after Errol Spence in the middle of the ring. And Errol Spence is catching him on the way in.
Yeah,
catching him with the right.
But look at Porter come back. He landed a couple of choppy shots right there. He's looking to do more. He's in perpetual motion. Now it's Errol Spence that's kind of stopping the action.
And that was smart by Errol Spence because he basically tied him up and pushed him up against the ropes.
Half minute remaining in round 10. Fans have certainly gotten their money's worth tonight here at Staples Center.
Good defense by Porter. He blocked a steaming right hand and got under a right hook very nicely.
Final seconds, round 10.
Wow. The crowd is on their feet here. This is an incredible fight, Kenny.
Oh,
here we go.
Yeah, you're going to see some rough stuff by Porter. He's just basically weighing his way in, pushing his way in. He doesn't care what's in front of him. He's just determined to get in there and do some damage.
You trained all your life for this one moment. This your time. Straight punches down the middle. Use your jab. The jab was making things work.
Got a small cut on his head. It's from an accidental butt. He actually pulled in on that one.
Okay?
Go get him. Too much dead time. From a butt, he actually pulled him in. All right, he's good, right?
Hands up high. Listen, he's tired. Keep beating on the body. You can try the right or left to the. Do not stand up straight. That's how you go to your right. You can't give him nothing. Right? Nothing. I don't care if you get him inside. Walk him down my mistake.
All right, it looks like Errol Spence got a little cut on his right eyebrow.
First time in his career that he's been cut.
And there it is, right there. And it was from a headbutt.
26th professional bout. He had never been cut before. As we begin round 11.
Nice jab by Shawn Porter right there. Off of a good bounce. A bounce forward, bounce backwards, and came back in with a good stiff jab.
Left jab by Porter.
So let me clarify that cut on Spence's head. You know, it could have come from a headbutt and it could have come from a punch.
You don't have much left after that. Let's see what happens. Little headbutt, little right hand right there. Was it on his left side? The headbutt was on. Oh, well, there's a great exchange going on right here. Besides, that cut is inconsequential. It's a small cut. It's not even bleeding badly. And this fight is almost over. We're in the 11th round right now. It's not going to play a part in this. What was incredible was that nice exchange over there by both guys. Both guys, again, landed. There's a nice turn by Shawn Porter. Man, has he perfected that in training.
For the third time, Spence has gone past 10 rounds in his career.
Good right hook by Errol Spence. Shawn fell off balance a little bit and ran right into a good right hook after he threw a good flurry.
1 minute remaining and Spence
Spence said that's what he wanted to do. He will drop Shawn Porter. And let me show you. Shawn Porter was in the middle of a punch right there and he got caught right on the chin.
Exactly.
And that's what I was telling you about, you know.
And then Porter yells, "Let's go!"
Now he's got to be careful. Shawn's got to be careful. He'll run into another one like that and he may not get up.
Furious action continues here in round 11. 30 seconds remaining.
Unbelievable, the heart of Shawn Porter, because he got cracked. And he's coming back to try to steal this round back. He's only got 19 seconds left. Good right hand.
As soon as he got up, he said, "Let's go."
Too late to steal that round back.
Yeah,
that's Spence's round.
It is, all the way.
What a chin by Porter. He took that. He was going to go down, but his strength held him back up.
Depending on the scoring.
And here it is. You can see, right on the chin. Right when he was throwing the punch.
Right.
And this is what happens. When you're in the middle of throwing the punch and you get hit, it's more of an effective shot because, boy, it's like you're not expecting it at that moment. All you're expecting is throwing your punch. Boom.
That was a beautiful short left hand. But while Shawn was starting to throw that left hook, he dropped his right hand. And that gave the opportunity for Errol Spence to drop that little chopper in there. Boom. It's kind of a half uppercut, half left hand.
Oh.
You hear me? You hear me? What'd I say?
This last round should be a doozy.
Do what I said. Do what I said. Be sharp on the counters. Good defense. Step around.
This is it. The crowd is up.
That knockdown may have been just what Errol Spence needed and wanted. But here we go.
All right, 12th. Porter's got to do something in this round.
12th and final round. Spence with the knockdown in round 11. Porter has landed more punches on Spence than Spence has ever taken in his career.
Errol Spence is going for the knockdown right now. He's letting everything go. He thinks Shawn Porter has not recovered from that knockdown, and he might be right.
Porter has never been knocked out in his career. Porter's suffered only 2 defeats.
Porter missed a couple of shots there and left himself wide open, but he did a smart thing by, tying up Spence and putting him up against the ropes.
2 minutes remaining. Once again, we check in with our unofficial scorer, Marcos.
This fight, I feel anything dramatic can happen at any moment. 106 to 102, Errol Spence because of the knockdown. It was huge for him. Let's see what happens in this final round.
All right, so Marcos has given Spence the last 4 rounds, including 10-8 in the 11th.
Oh! Great left hook from Shawn Porter, the right hand.
Oh! Porter counters Spence. And again with the right.
Well, he may have Errol Spence hurt a little bit, but Errol Spence takes a great punch.
He took a great punch there. Errol Spence wants to get his hands out. Porter tied him up for a second. Now Errol Spence is doing some work, but Porter switched him around. This is good by Porter. Porter did doing a great job by doing that.
Incredible fight.
He's never stuck up against the ropes. He's always thinking about putting the other guy up against the ropes.
Right, we've seen that left hand. Porter throughout this fight.
Good right hand by Porter.
Final minute, round 12.
Well, there's no doubt these two are the class of the welterweight division right now. There's nobody has even come close to doing this to Errol Spence. But not everybody has fought him yet. But Shawn Porter has.
Oh, Errol Spence is clearly getting some good shots in this round.
30 seconds left.
Porter's fighting all the way to the wire.
We saw another big right by Spence. Down to 20 seconds.
Wow.
Errol Spence Jr. and Shawn Porter go the distance.
This one will be one to be remembered, Kenny. I can tell you that. I won't forget it.
What a fight.
And here you see a situation where Porter throws a great punch and catches Errol Spence with a straight right. And then you see Spence taking over right now, throwing some body punches, good combinations to the head. And that's it.
Hey, tell Dad if he can take off the other glove. Dad, take off the other glove from me.
Are there grounds for a rematch here? I don't know. I would love to see this fight continue.
Great fight. You know, Porter always brings, like I said, this kitchen sink.
I don't think
Spence Jr.
I don't think we're surprised by Spence's performance, but I think we're surprised by Porter's.
Errol Spence Jr. told us there's no bad blood, no animosity. I'll shake his hand and his dad's hand. We saw them embrace a moment ago. Kenny Porter on the right, Derek James on the left. Two trainers embrace. Following some animosity, bad blood in the weeks leading up to this fight. Total punches landed and thrown, most by a Spence opponent. 172 punches landed by Shawn Porter. Total power punches landed, thrown. Spence 44%, Porter 26%. And head and body punches landed as well. So Spence and Porter in a unification bout go the distance here at Staples Center. 12 rounds. It is time for the decision. We head to the ring. Jimmy Lennon Jr.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we have a split decision. Here are the score totals. Judge at ringside, Ray Danseco scores the bout 116 to 111 in favor of Errol Spence Jr. Judge at ringside, Larry Hazard Jr. scores the bout 115 to 112 in favor of Shawn Porter. And judge at ringside, Steve Weisfeld sees it 116 to 111 in favor of the winner. He is now the WBC and the IBF welterweight unified champion of the world, Errol Spence Jr.
Errol Spence Jr. victorious in a split decision, remains unbeaten at 26-0. He is the WBC and IBF World Welterweight Champion.
Great stuff by Errol Spence. You know, he could have made the fight a lot easier, but he chose to do it like Porter. He wanted to beat Porter at his own game. He basically set a goal for himself. He said, well, you know, Porter's a rough house as well, but I can do the same thing. So he wanted to prove it tonight.
I don't know if he had any choice but to fight like he did tonight. I think Shawn Porter, and the reason why it was a split decision is because one judge really liked what Shawn Porter did, and that was to force the action and make Spence fight tonight. I don't think he had a choice.
All right, back up to the ring with Errol Spence Jr. Heidi Errol. Heidi.
Thank you very much, Kenny. I saw you just kiss both those belts as you put them over your shoulder. Congratulations, you become the 11th ever unified welterweight champion of the world. Describe this moment for me.
It feels good. It's a lifelong dream of mine. It shows that hard work pays off. And I'm happy that Shawn Porter gave me this opportunity. Thank you for Al Heyman. Thank you, Fox, for putting me on this network and this big platform. Thank you for all my people from Texas for coming out. You know, it's all love, baby.
You knew this was going to be an aggressive fight. You knew this was going to be a tough and rough fight. But did you expect it to be as rough and tough and go the distance like it did?
Shawn Porter, he's a rough, awkward fighter. He made it real awkward for me. And I didn't look how I wanted to look. I looked kind of sloppy in there, and I didn't get off how I wanted to. But that's just credit to Shawn Porter. He's a true champion. He's rough, he's rugged, and he always comes to fight.
You know, you didn't knock him out, but you did knock him down. How much confidence did that knockdown give you? And you said you wanted to throw punches with bad intentions. It was just a quick, short left hand there, but did it have a lot of bad intention on it?
Oh, definitely. All my punches had bad intention tonight, like I showed everybody. You know, I boxed against Mikey Garcia, but I want to show everybody that I can't sit there with one of the toughest, roughest fighters in the welterweight division, sit there and bang with him, and that's what I did.
You just mentioned Mikey Garcia. That was a battle of the jab. This one was a battle of the body shots. How powerful were his body shots?
He was strong, but like I said, I feel like I'm the bigger, I'm the stronger welterweight, I'm the smarter. But all credit to Shawn Porter. He showed a tremendous heart.
There's a man standing here to our right. Former two-division champion, Danny Garcia in the house. I'm here to not just say that this might be your next opponent, but I'm announcing that this will be your next opponent. What do you think of that, Errol Spence?
Might have tables turn. I've been calling you guys out for a long time. Like I said, tables will turn, and they will be calling me out now, and that's what we're getting right now. But like I told Al Heyman, as soon as I signed with him, I told him, you line them up, I'm going to knock them down.
There you go, some fighting words there, Danny. What did you see in this fight, and what do you have to say in response to that?
It was a tough, rugged fight, like I said it would be. But he's the top dog, and I want the top spot. So I'm here to tell Errol Spence, I want you next, baby. Let's get it on.
Was there anything that you saw in this fight that surprised you about Errol Spence Jr.?
It was a tough, rugged fight, like I said it would be. It was a 50-50 fight. It was a split decision victory. Shawn Porter's a hard fighter to look good against. He got the job done, and I'm here to say, I want next.
All right, well, we don't know when or where, but we most definitely know who. Congratulations on a great win here, Errol.
Thank you.
All right, let's head over now to Shawn Porter. A hard-fought fight, Shawn.
Congratulations,
Thanks
man.
for the opportunity.
Hey, good job, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Respect between the two of you here tonight. When you heard those judges' scores.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Derek James coming in. A lot of respect between these two teams. Shawn, let's give you a moment to talk about this fight, because I think you just shocked the world. You may have not walked out the winner of this fight, but you definitely shocked the world.
You know, I've said this before. I've had a lot of experiences in the boxing ring. Thank everybody. Thank you. Did y'all enjoy that? Did y'all enjoy that?
This may go down as one of the best welterweight fights in history. One of the best. When you were out there taking those body shots, I saw him catch you with a few. How powerful and how hurt were you at any point in this fight?
He's a strong kid, man. We both came in here to do the job, and he got the split decision. I take nothing from him. I hope I didn't take anything from him during the whole promotion. I knew it was going to be a dogfight. I think he knew it was going to be a dogfight. I think he got a little bit more than what he expected, but the dog in him came out as well, and he's victorious. Congratulations to you, Errol Spence, and your whole team. And myself and my team, we've talked time and time again. We're all proud before I got in here, proud of the job we did tonight, and we'll see what the future has for Shawn Porter.
That knockdown obviously was likely the difference in this fight.
Yeah. I think the knockdown was the difference. I still wasn't sure. I couldn't come back to the corner after that last bell with my head hanging low because of, you know, how hard I fought, how hard we both fought. And so I just hope everyone out here enjoyed this. This is what we came for. This is what y'all came for. And congratulations to everybody in here tonight.
You definitely put on a show. What's next for Showtime, Shawn Porter?
You know what? We'll see. My dad and I told him that we got a lot to talk about. We're going to talk about it, and we'll figure it out.
All right, well, we're looking forward to seeing you back in this ring very soon. All right, Kenny, guys, we'll send it back to you.
All right, thanks very much, Heidi. A very classy Shawn Porter in defeat. Split decision victory for Errol Spence Jr. Now owns the IBF and WBC welterweight belts. Still unbeaten at 26-0. Goes the distance. And stops Shawn Porter by a split decision here at Staples Center in Los Angeles. Spence had knocked out 11 of his last 12 opponents. Went the distance with Mikey Garcia down in Arlington, Texas in March. And once again tonight against Shawn Porter here in Los Angeles. Exiting the ring with his two belts. The WBC and IBF welterweight champ.
Let it go, man. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go, let it go.
Some tremendous action, Lennox and Joe, tonight here at Staples Center.
Yeah. All right. So
that was typical of this fight. Body shot, back to the head from Spence. And look, that little left hook that Porter hit him with, that hurt Errol Spence. Hit him on top of the head. That buzzed him a little bit. That great combination.
And I love the fact that, you know, when Porter's against the ropes, he's there. He fights from the ropes, but there's times where he turns them around. I love that from Porter.
Great feet, great athleticism. And here's just, this is so typical of the action tonight. This
Yeah,
is
just back and forth.
Yeah.
They're basically, you know, they basically needed a phone booth to box in. They could have did the same thing.
Yeah, Shawn would have had a hard time making those pivots. Oh, there was that big left hand right there. That.
And then the two embrace, Errol Spence Jr. and Shawn Porter, Kenny Albert, along with Lennox Lewis, Joe Goosen. I would think this could certainly be a fight of the year candidate. I think you would both agree, right?
Yeah, it was a great fight back and forth. We've seen different things from Errol Spence that we've never seen before. Like I said, I felt he could have boxed a little bit more, but he elected to box inside. This is what he wanted to do. This was the game plan, and he stuck to it.
Joe, it was a battle right from the start.
Yeah, I think if Errol Spence would have boxed more, he would have landed less body shots to slow Shawn down, and then probably wouldn't have landed that big shot in the 11th round. So, you know, I think that tactic paid off for him, but it didn't come without a price. Shawn Porter was ready for a battle, whether he was turning him or in his chest. Whatever the case, it was a great effort by Shawn.
And he was in terrific shape as well.
Congratulations to Errol Spence. So,
terrific evening of boxing here at Staples Center. Coming up, PBC on Fox, FS1 on November 2nd, Castaño and Omatoso, and then pay-per-view November 23rd, Deontay Wilder and Luis Ortiz, the rematch. Here in Los Angeles tonight, we started on FS1 and then continued on pay-per-view. Mario Barrios and Vatir Akhmedov. Barrios victorious. And then it was David Benavidez regaining his belt in the 9th round over the champ Anthony Durrell. And finally, in our main event, it went the distance. Split decision, Errol Spence Jr. defeating Shawn Porter. Coming up next on FS1, the post-fight show, live from Staples Center. For Lennox, Joe, Heidi, Kenny Albert, good night.